Hello and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D. God damn it, Mika. When you joined, you fucked up my fix it. And I think it's always this game. It's always this game. Always this game. Before we jump into the action, if you like the stream layout and you know how fancy we are with doing all of this shit, don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe. All of that helps us out so very much. And we are super appreciative for anybody who likes to help out our community. And well, yeah, it allows us to keep growing it. Nope, that's not what I clicked. God damn it. If you want to check us out live, we're over at twitch.tv/ProDMJoey. And if you are interested in joining any of our games, we do have open slots available. Please reach out and be sure to let me know. So, players, you're now entering into the third day. God damn it. Well, no, this time it was actually your fault because you joined late and I had to fix the camera again. It's a whole...
yeah. Sorry about that.
Angry Joey show. No. If I ever actually just spoke openly, no. Anyways, it's now the next day, and you all progress through the evening fairly well, with minimal crew as you are rowing through the upstream right now. Let's move you all over towards the Wastes of Xhorhas map, so you're aware of where you all are currently located. So, I will use Omen to signify where you are.
Oh, damn, we screwed.
There. Don't worry, Omen's there for now. So, you've all, at some point during the night, passed through a multi-directional stream. One of which was pulling away, one of which was pushing forward, and the other one was flowing against the direction you were all heading. Luckily, Makit, through their 22 survival check, knew that you kind of need to stick to the upper path, so you went down and started swooping around that curve and archway. And, well, if it wasn't for you ignoring the demands from the Captain Seashore, you probably wouldn't have even made it that far last night, so good job.
Thank you.
So, we're about to head into some, pretty angry place. Nature's not exactly, accommodating or happy out here.
Do you know why? That sounds a bit odd.
Competition.
I am perceived.
Angry in what way exactly? Are you talking about like more of these water spirits or?
No, those weren't. That's not nature. I'm talking about nature.
Well,
Creatures, the beasts.
as I was about to say, Makit cast Mage Armor once she saw mentioned competition.
There's a whole lot of big baddie things in this area, so be on the lookout for it. But based off of the directions y'all giving me, reckon we'll probably be there in just under 2 days. Unless, of course, we all die.
In which case it will be never.
Uh-huh.
I don't think we'll die. We'll make it there.
Roll me a percentile die.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Rurik, you cursed us.
Your tempted fate.
This is why I mostly keep my mouth shut.
Are you, though?
Well, if
So
we all die, we all die, right?
Well, I would prefer not to die.
But if you're dead, you don't give a damn, so whatever.
Well, that depends on where you end up.
Well, that's a good thing to consider. I reckon I'm gonna end up somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I thought you.
Yeah, the same here.
I hate you both. I hate you both very much. Yep. Gotta be honest, I never really much cared about thinking about where I go when I die. Never really did nothing bad to hurt nobody who didn't.
Yes. Well, that's good, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, let us keep journeying. So, I need the perception checks yet again from the two of you who are in charge of that.
And I will aid one of them with my familiar.
Yeah, who you aiding?
Well, Kaelon really rolled. The other perception
Ein.
person was Ein.
Ein.
Yeah. Yeah. I can guidance this, right?
Yeah.
Double checking.
Yeah.
'Cause
You and
I always
KL are the
forgot.
only people not expected to row because you're in charge of lookout.
Because I always forget about guidance as a problem. Ooh, that's high. 27.
27. Okay. Okay.
Nice,
So. That's not always a good thing. But anyway,
Yeah.
as you are journeying for the better part of this day, you end up seeing on either side of you the incredible large stretch of territory that is familiar to only a couple of you. Actually, Makit, Rorik, and Kael, you're the only three that have ever seen the Ashkeeper Peak Mountains, the mountain range that separates the Empire from Xhorhas, and, well, stretches across the majority of Wildemount. It goes down and splits even into the Menagerie Coast and is the dividing factor of Zarzith Kittrell and protection of, well, one another from invasion. These incredible mountain peaks stretch up towards the sky a few hundred feet, maybe even more than just a few, and it is a remarkable sight to behold for each of you. A incredible sensation to look at the magnificence of such high up mountains. Warwick, of course, this reminds you directly of home. And yes, I did. Don't worry about it. And all of you see the snow-capped peaks at the top of them. However, as it goes down lower towards the ground, it's no snow whatsoever. The climate here is a little chilly, but it's not freezing quite yet. It's a nice little static temperature. Definitely colder than when you were in Shares, but nowhere near as detrimentally freezing as when you were in the Everfrost Tower. So, as you are up in this area, Kael, you end up, looking at these incredible mountains only a couple of times ever in your life. And it's a little distracting, but you're still keeping a watch, mostly the mountains, because you've heard of all manners of critters and creatures that live up there. Ein, however, you're keeping a very close watch on this entire area.
Mm-hmm.
Second. And you notice something, let's call it mildly concerning. Ein, up inside of the mountain's peak, you notice that there's a few openings, like caves high up on them. And you hear the quiet grumble of something coming from multiple caves around this area as you are getting within the breaching cavity of the actual mountains. So you're now right about here.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll just casually ask the group and be like, huh, do the mountains usually grumble like that?
Well, I mean, when you get to a certain age, anything tends to grumble, but the actual literal grumbling, no, not that I'm aware of.
Seems like the holes up in the mountaintops been making a lot of noise.
Probably more like something in those holes.
Hopefully they don't notice us.
I am familiar with grumbling trees, but not grumbling mountains.
I don't know what to say about any grumbling holes, but we should definitely be careful about what might fill those holes.
Yes, I'm not sure even I would like to do that.
I love the boo sound effect.
It's a mountain mimic. Don't tempt me.
Wait, did
wouldn't
I
dare.
send that meme over to the server?
I don't know. But I have stats for quite a few.
Well, regardless, maybe we should continue on our way, but try to be quiet about it.
Mm-hmm. I'll just keep watch for anything else then.
Okay.
Yes.
While you're taking very careful, vigilant watch over all of this, I believe it's this group. I believe.
We are the group that has mingled dreams.
Oh no! Mingled Dreams is not the. Oh no, it's not this group. Is it not this group? It's not this group.
Confusion.
Is that good or bad?
I'll give you a lucky guess.
It's good. As the boat's kind of starting to go into this terrain too, Rick at one point will kind of approach Kale. Kale, since we're starting to get deeper into Empire territory, I'd recommend you keep your hood to cover your face, and maybe stay out of any direct sight of some people there. Some people might get the wrong.
That is a very fair recommendation. I would have done the same for you if we would have gone closer to a stunner. But I've done some, let's say, research and training, and I might be able to pull out some trick up my sleeves to hide my identity if I need to.
Alright, well, I just want to say, well, some of the folks here in the Empire might be a bit rash in their decision. It's because they're scared, and the thing is that fear sometimes overrides what people think and how they act.
This fear is fed by ignorance.
It's, well, not gonna lie, it's also been fed by some truth. There's always a hint of truth to everything. But yes, there's plenty of ignorance. Anyways, I'm gonna go give a similar speech to Creeves to make sure he doesn't try to instantly blast anyone that talks to us or makes fun of him. And Rurik goes and does basically the same speech, but for that sort of.
Right. No!
What?
From up the
Oh, shit.
mountaintop, Ian, you hear that. Nobody else. And at the very end, all of you immediately hear a very loud yelling scream as you see a person, human, runs out from one of the caverns and is now free falling down towards the ground.
Oh no, Makit!
Roughly how close is the person?
When they're about to, I'd put them at about 30 feet.
That is within range of Featherfall.
So the individual is screaming on their way down before Makit very quickly throws out a quick spell, and they're still screaming as they land on the ground.
Hey! Rurik is trying to stage whisper, but it's kind of like just a shout.
Yeah.
Hey, get over here! Come on! And he starts waving him over to the boat.
He immediately stands and runs over towards your vessel. Let me have them roll a perception check. Nope, human, good. They run directly towards you, and all of you notice, or sorry, not all of you, Kyle and Rorik immediately notice that they are wearing, Zemnian armor.
This guy self on myself.
What'd you say?
I'm casting this guy self.
Okay.
And my clothes are just rag already, so that's not a problem. And I just keep my face, but making look like a high elf or wood elf, but like fair skin, fair hair.
Yeah.
Just not a drow.
Warwick, as you hold your hand out, they run over, speaking in Zemnian. You all hear me? They're speaking Zemnian. Scheiße. Danke, thank you so much. We need to get out of this area. Failed. We failed. What are you doing, Johas? Looks around at everybody else and becomes uncomfortable.
Rurik responds in Zemnian. It's all right. No one here is gonna hurt you. I could ask you the very same thing, but right now let's focus on getting out of here. Is there anyone else alive? Do we need to mount a rescue?
No. All of my scouting crew, they're all dead. They all died up there.
Alright, well, look, just how bad does he look? Like, is he injured?
He has some bumps and bruises. Roll me a medicine check. I mean, he's definitely spooked more than anything. So this is human language, Zemnian. No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of the regional languages. Anyways, the individual has incredibly heavy bags under their eyes, which makes you think that they probably haven't slept well, at least for a few days. They're shaking excessively, which means they have a little bit of a paranoid aspect about them. And even though they're like cautious of the other people on the ship other than you, they keep looking up towards that mountain, kind of like that open cave, terrified. Aside from that, they definitely have this noticeable twitch in their neck that periodically happens that is a little concerning, but you can't really discern what that is.
Can I insight check to see if that twitch is like, if it's him, like from like something he's. So I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this.
Is it a willing thing?
Pretty much, like, or if it's like there's something inside him.
That would be a medicine check, which you already rolled, so you have not discerned if there's something in his neck. He's just twitching a little bit.
I was also asking about him to see if there's any wounds because I was going to lay on hands. a bit.
Bumps and bruises, superficial mostly, but nothing that looks terrible. Oh, wait, no, 19. Yeah, his left side has a large gash that seems almost not exactly burned, but cauterized.
Yeah, Rurik's just gonna kind of like calmly kind of kneel so he's eye to eye, and Zemnian, look, I can help, and he pulls out his holy symbol of the crystal dragon, which is a religion in the Empire, and he kind of slowly puts his hand towards the wound and
Yes.
gives him 10 points of lay on hands.
Okay. You notice as you push that magic towards the wound does not subside.
All right.
Ah,
I think
Scheisse. That's bad.
Ein. No, oh shoot.
Yeah,
Ein.
exactly. No.
Yeah, Rurik calls Ein over. Ein, can you please take a look at this? Captain Seashore, we should probably get a move on quickly.
Seashore has set up anchor right now, is kind of like holding a large mallet at his side. Nope.
Why not?
He looks at you and then looks at the individual. Shit. Arite, two of you take him below deck and try to see if there ain't something that can help.
Wait, did he mean two of me, as in me and Rurik, or me and my Echo?
You and Ein, the two of you.
Okay.
Yeah. And he is the captain of this ship. Just saying.
Yeah, so I'll do that, but I'll make sure my Echo is right behind us as well.
Okay. So the two of you take him below deck. He's moving very, very slowly and sluggishly. And he seems like his eyes are darting, unable to keep focus, but he keeps looking back up at that cave as you take him below deck. Once you're there, he goes over and closes the latch door. Not latching it, just closing it. That's a Zemnian scout on our ship. I need to know what y'all talking about.
Rurik explains what the man was saying, and then adds, and as far as him being a scout or a Zemnian is concerned, I saw a man in trouble, and a man in need of help.
I ain't opposed to helping people, but I need to know what's happening on my ship before I start doing stuff. Well, regardless, I think we can only bring him back over to their shoreline and drop him off for the safety of the rest of us. I'm also a little concerned why Zemnians are sending scouts to outside of the peaks.
I'm wondering that myself.
If it is that side of the peaks, the only place you should rely on, it should belong to, is a prison. You cannot let loose a military scout of the Empire.
That's what I was thinking. I ain't got no problem letting him live, but as for letting him do as he pleases, we gotta make sure things are on the up and up. I'm not a Zorhasian by nature, of course, but I've been on this side of the waters long enough to know you don't go against the dynasty. Kael, very similar, yeah. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all what you wish to do. I wanted to send them down there because I can fix up people real good like. Arite ain't got no problem fighting, but can be calm about it. So what are we gonna do about him?
To know more. I don't know. I want to know why is here, what happened in this cave, who did he meet, what is in the cave,
And what's...
and then we'll take a decision.
Well, I think one of the two main concerns here are whatever's in that cave that spooked him, as well as why he and his scout party was sent.
I agree with that a little bit. What's the other two thinking here? Looks like Creve and McKeat.
Right, well, I will admit I'm curious about this cave and what's in it. As for the what do you call it, the geopolitical state of affairs, I don't really have any insight into that. So, I mean, maybe we could use him once we get over to the Empire side, and I mean, he's in our debt, is he not? Well, at least Mikit's debt. I mean, Rurik's debt.
Oh, McKeat's the one that stopped him from dying.
Oh yeah, that's
Featherfall, yeah.
To be fair, I don't think he knows that.
Yeah. He screamed for about 10 seconds while lying on the ground. Just.
Yeah, so he had his eyes closed. He doesn't know.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when you're not used to that, no. Like, it's like, I'm dead. But yeah, anyways.
Well, usually I wouldn't concern myself with political things, but apparently Trend Dynasty knows a lot about dunamancy and gravitating magic. I want to learn as much about that as I can. If pretty much just we can patch them up and leave them somewhere on the shoreline and it doesn't get us in trouble. I'd be good at that.
So what I'm hearing is we help him out, learn that he's not someone who's going to be a danger to us or anybody on the ship, and if that's the case, let him go, but in the middle of nowhere.
No, I won't let him go. If he's a scout, if he has information that he shouldn't have, there is no way I allow him to go back to the Empire.
Let's find out what he knows first before we get all judgy still.
I agree. Rick is he's not giving Kale a dark look, but it's just kind of like this sort of like similar. It's like the disappointed dad look that he gave Arity, but more disappointed.
I will say though, if he knows things about this area that he ain't supposed to know, and we need to we're gonna have to probably either imprison him or kill him. Killing would probably be the kind of thing.
Well, I mean, once you get us over to the basin, I mean, maybe you could take him back to Charis or wherever. There is must be someone from the dynasty over there that can take care of him for you, right?
I reckon. But anyways, below deck, Ein, you take him down there, and he like flinches under your touch a little bit, and definitely flinches when he sees Arite standing there. But he seems more like paranoid at what's happening, and relaxes a little bit once he realizes you're patching up his wound with your healer's kit. Now, the healer's kit does work on his wound.
Okay.
Roll me a medicine check, Ein.
Arite can see that Ein is just healing him, like reluctantly healing him. Medicine check. That's a 22.
26.
Yep.
So this wound is not a naturally occurring wound. The blood and how it looks like the area was kind of like cartilized is not exactly right. This is definitely necromantic in origin, whatever hit him in the side, and it is set up that even if it's patched up, even if there is pressure on it, even if there is skin that regrew over top of it, it will continue to bleed. Though you have patched him up and you have put in the bandages and the skin will seal up, it will continue to bleed. Which is very similar to another specific situation I think you are aware of. Are you not, Ein?
Yes, you are.
I had to refresh.
Yes,
yeah,
you are?
Yeah, that
Okay,
one.
then.
Yeah, that one.
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, it's similar to that. Which, I mean,
Yeah.
if it's similar, that means they're going to survive. It's just that wound will never not be bleeding in some manner.
So, what exactly were you doing here?
Jeez. I'm not answering anything.
Well, we can stop patching up your wounds and let you bleed out if you don't want to answer.
That would not be as bad as what I know you could do instead.
Well, most of us aren't exactly trusting of your kind. Roderick, I'm sure, is an exception.
Roderick. Just go ahead and execute me if that's what you're going to do.
Arita tries to hide a smile, but looks towards Ein.
You can do whatever you want after I finish.
Sweet.
This
sure
is
that
why I do not like to heal up strangers. It's annoying.
Yeah. And before you get to knock, you guys are having that conversation while this was taking place, so let them have a few moments.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
Come on, I'm sure you want to alleviate your troubles.
There's nothing for you to gain. Though, I encourage you to go up there and try to prove me wrong. Ow.
Listen, I don't care about gaining anything. I just want to know what you're here or who you are. That is very good-looking armor, by the way.
Well, whatever it is, only thing I can tell you is that wound won't go away for a very long time. So enjoy it bleeding for the rest of your life.
He looks down over at the wound and kind of like gapes at it, sticks his hand against it, and like he can push against it no problem, pull away. And Aride, by the looks of it, he should have bled out, 30 seconds ago. But he is somehow still standing, but magic.
Interesting. There's enough
Whatever
blood here.
foul magic that you end up coming in contact with, it's with you for the rest of your life now.
Well,
This is not good. He reaches over towards where his weapon was, but I assume
Arita would have kept it away from him.
with your background, you would definitely be knowledgeable of that, both of you. So yeah, he reaches where it was and just. All right.
You're not going to fight your way out of here. I doubt you could in your condition.
It's either fight or die, or be tortured for no reason.
Oh, there's
Don't try
really-
to.
Sorry,
Oh.
go ahead.
Okay. Don't try to do your little tough act for now. If you want to do it, wait until the old man is here. Then you can talk whatever you wish that the both of you would be familiar with.
Rorik, as you get over towards the door to knock on it, Captain Seashore does a 1 second. Reaches into his trunk that he keeps over by the wheel and tosses you a pair of shackles. We ain't taking no risks.
I understand, Captain. But
He looks sternly at the two of you. I ain't repeating myself. We learn first and then decide. Or else you ain't welcome on my ship anymore.
I understand, Captain.
So, you head downstairs, holding the shackles. You see that Ayn is packing away her equipment, and yet the wound is very clearly bleeding through the bandages.
How is he doing? That looks really bad.
It's just a curse wound. Nothing much you can do about it for now.
60 feet of you. You sense that there is an undead presence about him.
Like, entirely, or just?
That you would not be able to discern. Just a presence of
Shit.
undead about him.
Alright, is there anything I can do to help, Ian?
Honestly, nothing much for now. I think you can handle it with Verite. It's mostly trying to question him or whatever you wish to do with him.
Oh, I would like to know.
She's. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
She's clearly looking like in deep thought while looking at the wound, and will attempt to, after that discussion, probably move up and go to find Kale.
Where on the body is the wound?
Left side of the stomach,
All right.
like directly across the side.
I mean,
also,
just to be clear, I've went down with Rorik. Like, it was Rorik and me that Captain Shisho was addressing, saying question first, right? So I'm
Yeah.
down. I'm in.
Okay, the two of you are down there. You still look like a wood elf, so everything's dandy.
I would like to note that he should have bled out about 2.5 minutes ago.
Interesting.
That's not good. Rorik will once again just kind of hit, not like be eye to eye, but he's gonna kind of sit at his bedside sort of thing, bedside manner for medic for patients, and speaking in Zemnian is what is your name, soldier?
You hear above deck a loud foot drop on the deck. Nope. Common.
Rorik repeats himself in common. What's your name, soldier?
My name is.
Haha, making him think of new NPC names.
Contier X.
Eeks. You wouldn't know Malcolm at Eeks, would you?
He looks still suspiciously at everybody else. That is my uncle.
Oh, your uncle's Malcolm E. Oh my. we go way back, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was just such a familiar name I haven't heard in a while.
Well, let's not put Malcolm in the middle of this.
God damn you.
That one's a laugh. That one's a laugh.
Anyways.
Well,
what?
Can't you just say what you were doing up there? I mean, you're obviously hurt, so something must have hurt you, and if you could at least say what it was, then maybe...
That is not something I know what it is. He looks at you, Warwick. What are you doing with them? Why are you on their side?
Let's just say I have my reasons, Contier, but it's this, whatever attacked you, whatever's causing this, can you describe it?
Roll a persuasion roll.
You know what? Also, I have a thing that I'm
Channel
gonna
divinity.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because always.
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I assist with the persuasion? Based on what I was
You're
saying, I
being
was sort of
relatively
looking
nice to
for
him.
the-
I don't see why not.
Wow, that was.
Did the
not
music
great
stop for anybody else?
No, it's just a bit low.
Hello?
Oh, a bit.
Oh, I can't hear any of you right now.
I can't hear you. No, I mean I
We can hear you.
actually. Can you hear us? And after that, I'm going to
Hello?
do this and that, and then.
I can't hear any of you. What the fuck?
Oh shit! Oh man, my joke wasted.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Hello.
Yeah, I can't hear anybody. What the fuck?
Distressing.
Well, just ask me what you need to know. I'm playing as Counter right now, since he's out. No.
I think my headphones just died.
I mean, not the mic though.
Like, completely died.
Definitely not the mic though.
Give me a second. I'll try a different jack.
I just realized. Wait, can Twitch still hear us? Hey Twitch, can you hear us? I'm gonna assume they can. God damn it, Grief.
Just a bit of Karate Kid in there.
Can you hear us now? How about now? How about now? How about now? I guess this at least gives me a chance to get into my notes with stuff. Is this our third day, by the way? Or is this the fourth?
Third day.
Third day?
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a second. I'm running a test to see if these headphones are dead. Sound is back. No, I can't hear yet.
I might maybe you clicked a button or maybe just. Oh, that was a beep.
What was that?
That was a beep.
Real beep.
Everyone's a beep beep.
Beep beep.
Old Mitt Beeper had a farm.
Oh no, it's only one beep. At least that I heard.
Yeah. Right. So.
You guys are hearing it, but I'm not. That's the issue, which means it's still projecting to my headphones.
How many
Oh, hey, look, there's a cat.
Here's a kitty. Here's a kitty.
Without registering that it's projected to my headphones.
It's Omen. Hello.
Is that like a short or something? Might be an issue with the audio driver. Yes.
Here's a kitty cat.
All right. It's going to quickly reinstall the audio driver. Sorry about this, everybody. I mean, the headphones, like, just dying straight up out of nowhere.
Oh man. This is an interesting turn of events.
Yeah. This is
I'm
what
actually-
happens when you cast deafness on the DM.
I'm actually like also rather surprised how freaking hostile you got. Like I get it. The Empire's not a great place.
Hello. Yep.
Yes.
I haven't been hostile to this guy at all.
You've had some implied hostility.
Hello. Hello.
I have?
It
Hello.
felt that way. I got that.
Well, I think you're just projecting.
Possibly. I'm not gonna say I'm not, but I definitely was getting the hostile vibes from everyone else.
All right, everybody, give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to go
Hello.
grab a different pair of headphones.
All right.
All right.
I definitely am fucking hostile.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not trying to like shame you guys for the hostile. I'm just like I'm surprised about some people being that way. But
I'm not hostile. I'm just indifferent.
Yeah,
That's-
same
that
with
was-
Cream.
okay, I'll accept that. It comes off as callous then if it's
yeah,
that it's
because
and
for her he's literally a stranger, so she has zero care for strangers.
well that's
Yep.
how you gonna make new friends and if you're all you know is strangers?
Yeah. Slowly.
Don't you know? Don't you know that every stranger is a friend you haven't met yet?
They're still in judgment until they get to a friend. What do you call it? In the reputation table, they get into the friendly zone.
And you became friends with Cream quickly enough. Well,
I mean, we bonded over some stuff, but I mean, we're like definitely once I have a talk to you, like, hey, let's not try the shoot first approach to everything.
I mean, Crave is pretty chill. So, plus, basically, you join the merrymaking in Zazif Trail, so that's easily friendly in the friendly books easily.
Yeah. No, I have the feeling that at the rate this is going, Rourke's gonna probably die
Hello.
a horribly painful
Hello.
death, which is fine. That's breaking your deal kind of thing, and you didn't let me finish that.
yeah. But Mikid was undermining my attempt at intimidating them anyway, so we
I
were
mean,
all getting in the way of each other. I think
mean,
we'll
we-
probably end up with combat quick enough.
That's-
So
That's actually one thing I did want to kind of bring up. I understand some instances like this in one, for example, where it's like, you know, hey, Rurik, and that he's also a stranger, and that makes sense. But like, just the I don't know. I just it feels like we're sometimes undermining each other's efforts, and
Yeah.
I don't know if that's not really cool.
Yeah,
I can
it's
agree to some
one of
extent with
the
You think this-
downfalls.
You think that's undermining your efforts? Just wait until they make a conquest paladin.
Such is the life of redemption.
As for this encounter with the Kuatua, I sort of figured, well, it was kind of a meta decision also on my
Yeah,
my
I
part,
figured
because-
that was the case because this happened again.
well,
for-
not because
Yeah.
it was again, but you know, it's because I didn't want us to spend a lot of time like dialoguing with them. Yeah, I'm totally indifferent to this guy as Creep.
See, already.
I mean,
once,
it's. Go ahead,
go
man. I mean, it's a nice. I think it's a very nice situation to challenge the dynamics of the group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you hear
Yeah.
us?
What?
Not
Nod. Well, the ones that have heads.
this.
And I'll just say this on stream as well. Yeah, everything was just working, and now suddenly it's not. So I think I have to end the stream real quick and hard reset my everything to see if that works. So